Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Planet Coaster 2 with Cookie Pirate. We're back tonight. I'm done with the overnights. Just gonna be a bit of a chill stream tonight. I'll probably spend some time in the Tropical Park for a bit. And just see what we come up with. I might actually spend a little bit of time kind of showing off a few things that I've worked on. Even though I haven't been streaming, the afternoon and evenings I get up and hang out before I would go to work. I'd actually spend some time off stream playing this and working on some stuff. Despite know what's going on, went to Six Flags Great America today. Awesome. Tornigan Tales, what's up, man? T3 sucks! Did a lot of coasters? Alright. I would hope so. You go to a park like that. And go ahead and jump into good old Splash Harbor. Party, party, party. I'm not reading that whole thing, I'm just gonna get the names. Let's see, Superman, Joker, Batman, Flash, Goliath, X-Flight, Raging Bull, Viper, Demon, Wizard, Batman. Oh, well, you already Batman. On there twice. That's awesome. Number 38, good deal. I don't know if I have 38 credits. I probably do, but I don't keep track of them super heavy. Toga, toga, party, party, party. So I do have something I want to show off. And actually just finished it maybe about an hour ago. So I'm actually going to go ahead into first person here. And we're going to come across... Oh, by the way, it's not raining! And the plaza hasn't really been redone. I would like to build one and attach it to the coaster and everything. So we've got the little Kraken fountain. This has been this way for a while. I think we did this last time, or maybe just a few streams ago. Little arcade together with some basketball, Kraken hoops. Is it the most creative thing? I don't know. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the brand new Kraken Unleashed station. And I put a lot of effort into completely remaking this one. So, little backstory. Dino Dukes, welcome. Let me get caught up here. We got Sky Striker, Ricochet, Chubasco, Giant Drop, Triple Play, Condor, and Roulette Dodge. I'm not sure that I'm saying that one right. But, well, Spino, it sounds like that you did get a pretty productive, I mean, in the sense of being able to ride a lot of things in the park, so that's good. Yeah, hope you had a great time, man. But anyway, little backstory to this. So, Kraken Unleashed, you'd have to go back to a video I made, I want to say it may have been June last year, when I started this park. The Kraken coaster was the first one that I built. And I did not know, actually the first station I ever tried to build, the first building I ever put together was the station for this. And Bromik reworked it. And then I wanted to rework it some more. So what we have... got, well, you'll have to see it at night. And then you come up back this way. It's like a little covered staircase. Great view back out over here of the layout of Kraken. You also can see the kind of the final turnaround over on Mako from over here. And then up into the station, full of lights. We got the skylights in the roof, and we have some hanging lights to kind of illuminate the coaster, track and train, and the queue I even thought about maybe putting the numbers on the ground, but that's getting pretty intricate. I didn't really feel like doing that at the time. Oh, I see something a little off. That's probably an easy fix. And then I'll go back down the priority queue. Basically the same thing, except this one comes from within, so it almost forms like an X or a Y layout over here. And you can look out up top. Actually, you get a really nice view of the train right there on the brakes, and a really nice view of the back half of Mako there. The front half, maybe, depending on what you call it. And then you come down this way, and it's just a short kind of hallway corridor for the priority queue, since it, of course, doesn't need all the length that the kind of the corralling of the main queue does. And we'll come back up here. So the exit comes over here. I had to rework this a little bit, and I'm thinking that I'll probably redo the plaza to attach it a bit differently. But basically the ride exit. So we've got the photos right up here. And this is not the final version of this, but it's 98% of what I have on the blueprint. Only difference is I changed a few of the lights over the sign and added a couple up there, and then added just a few more floodlights right down there. And then this is the exit from the station. Haha, don't fall. Oh, her hair's sticking into the light. Oh, man. It's not perfect, but I'm really proud of how it came out. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Alright, Spino, have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. So this was kind of just an afterthought, where I needed to tie the queue in. And I'm not totally sure what I want to do there. Maybe... I'm thinking possibly redoing the plaza. Kind of at an angle to have the queues bounce out that way. I thought of maybe running a little bit of... Actually, you can't do that because this one's here unless you tunnel it. You could do like a little bit of extra through here. And then the latest version, I'm actually going to go ahead and recolor this to what I had. No, I'm not. I'm not, because they're custom colors, and I'd have to go look some of them up. Well, actually, these, I don't think these were. I'm just going to leave it as is, though, for now. We got those linked up. Real happy with how that came out. The coat is available on the workshop, and if you all are interested in checking it out, playing around with it, I'd love to see what else you all can come up with for it. One thing I also did off stream, I lowered the volcano over here because I'm running out of space, and it just... I also thought it was a little bit too much of a view... view obstruction. So now it's shorter, you can actually see some of the different kind of profiles of the coasters toward the back of the park. It's not all blocked by this massive mountain. And it still is a nice centerpiece. It could actually do some signage and just some other scenery to kind of spruce it up. I just wanted to cut down that mountain a bit. Hey, Lightapole, what's going on? Do you think you can check my park out, or maybe a different stream? A different stream would probably be better. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight. If it's going to take a short time, I mean, I might be able to take a glance at it. I probably would not do a full in-depth tour of it. But yeah, now that the weather's nice though, people are getting jam-packed for these up here. This park is looking pretty epic. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's coming together. It needs a few changes. And I think it's a little fall. This starts to slow the computer down and stuff. What I talked about doing is actually a new yeah, doing a new basically sandbox map, but then saving almost all of the rides and blueprints and everything and just kind of rearranging them so we have a little bit more path. But I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that actually. It's probably not. It's really big, so probably a later stream. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to drop the code, I'll go ahead and save it, and I'll take a look off stream and kind of get a little bit of an idea. Unless you want me to wait and kind of you can get more of a kind of a live like unspoiled reaction to it or something like that. So, Jimpers, what's going on, man? Good to see you. This over here is stupid. Oh gosh, look at that. That's awesome. We finally got more people coming over to this. Now this is not anywhere near complete. What's the wait time for this? Come on, click the coaster. 12 minutes. Yeah, it needs more queue for sure. And this station is very incomplete. I just wanted to make it so it's accessible. I think you should wait so I can see your reaction in a way. Okay, yeah, absolutely then, that's fine. So this is really the newest area of the park, the kind of volcano-themed area. Back before, it was just a bunch of flat land. We did have the Schwarzkopf over here at the train station. That Schwarzkopf could probably... Does it have anybody on it? Yeah, it's got one guy sitting there. And it is sending an empty... Nope, there's 4 people on this one. It can probably go, although I do like the Schwarzkopf. And I think the park needed, or still, I should say needs, a little bit of an older coaster because I would say with the exception of the Woody, every other coaster, and maybe the Mine Train, every other coaster is a pretty modern type. The other big thing that I've worked on, although not really much the last couple days, was the surf station. And I completely revamped that. Why is that closed? Wait a second. Wait, he's on the wrong side of the counter. Explain that. Not sure what's going on there. And this thing's completely full and it needs a better queue. And the plaza needs to be realigned. I'm going to work on that another time because this coaster is going to get relocated to a different part of the park, probably. Trying to decide what to do for this kind of centerpiece where this massive volcano was. I mean, you still have a decent sized one, and I did that to try to preserve the... Although, you know what, I almost feel like I want to make the ampersand element on this coaster here stand out. So I might knock that down or maybe move the volcano up a little bit. I did not finish this over here. Cliff profiling, in fact. I can knock some of this down now. Nope, auto paint sampled. So fun little tip that I like to do when I'm doing terrain work is whenever I'm carving stuff, auto paint basically steep terrain it gets rock and flat gets grass. Sampled takes what exists under the cursor. It's like a blend of grass, or if I wanted to raise the terrain over here by the beach, it would just take the beach, and then use selected, you actually can go in here and choose what type you want to apply when you do the terrain. Sampled is the one that I use the most. It's the one that I prefer. It should be a shuttle invert coaster that goes through the volcano. Ooh. That could be pretty cool. You have to be careful scaling that back down. So, Lightapole, what I'm thinking, I don't know about a shuttle coaster. I have an impulse coaster back here, and my original idea was actually something like Volcano the Blast Coaster. But this game, for whatever reason, at least without mods, does not support full circuit the Intimate Impulse. I'm sure there probably is a mod that does support that, but the base game does not, unfortunately. And I wish it did. It's possible you just have to do some odd station trickery. Really? I tried it, and I mean, I didn't know. It didn't work. Hey, Foggy, what's going on? It's possible... Oh, that was you that said that. What's going on? Morning, yeah. Hope you're having a good one. So Lightapole, no, I do not have a wing coaster. I had, well, okay, I have an Intamin wing. It's not a B&M wing. So, I'm not gonna go into it right now, but, my Viking park that I have actually has a giant building right in the middle, with a coaster station only. I haven't actually built the coaster yet. But that one is a wing. Co-working in flow state on some of my projects of my own, so yeah. Awesome! Do a launched wing coaster? Yeah, that's what I was planning to do in the other park. Trying to cut this down. I might actually bring that back up. I don't know yet, but there's a lot of extra flat land. I could probably bring the water back. That would give us more room right up front here at the main plaza. Yo, band player, what's going on, man? I just feel like this is kind of too boxed in because we got this here, and now we've got this whole new area of the park. I'm just not really sure. Maybe extending it a little bit back, kind of cutting some land down over this way. I don't know. Oh, look at that! This is sending out on almost full terrain now. Interesting. Oh, the track actually conflicts. Wow. I can drop you a temp blueprint to demonstrate it requires a load and unload, backwards dispatch through unload, then into a brake run that sends it back through. That meets the 3 station passes. What? Honestly wish I could do a wing coaster layout for your park. For this one, yeah, that's gonna be a bit difficult just because it's kind of full. Although there might be 1 or 2 things I could probably scrap to buy a little bit of extra space. We'll see, because, like I said, something that I've thought of doing is taking a lot of the scenery, but putting it into a new sandbox and redoing the terrain, trying to place things a little bit more strategically. Think of it similar to the Blitz coaster transfer tracks, which require... Oh! Okay, but it has to count that as the station for the impulse? That's kind of bizarre. Like, I understand what you're saying now, it doesn't... Like, in theory it makes sense. In game, it doesn't... Like, I don't grasp the concept of how to do that in the game. Well, let's see, band player. Are you planning on doing showcases? Because holy moly, the summer park is starting to come together. I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to advertise it. If it's only going to take a few minutes, then we might be able to take a peek. But if you're wanting me to spend like 20-30 minutes going through all of it, then better save that for another time. If I stream this tomorrow, there's a good chance I'll be doing a longer stream and spending some more time on showcases. But if it's only gonna take like 5 minutes or so, band player, then I could just take a glimpse at it. But if you're wanting me to like walk through it and get on all the rides and stuff, then better save that. Tomorrow it is. I will plan on it for you tomorrow then. And Lidapole, I know you said your park is pretty large. I may not make it through the entire thing, but I will. Next stream should be tomorrow. Not a guarantee right now, but should be tomorrow. And would the stream be earlier or later? It would probably start earlier. But it would likely run through at least this time. It's gonna take a while, 10 rides, oh my gosh. I might have to cut it off after you two, but it sounds like you want me to walk through a pretty big park and a pretty big area of a park. So I think we'll plan on that, and I may just not open it up to... I know Kings Island wanted me to take a look at some stuff. Not sure if he's here or will be here. I need to set some more like dedicated time to do that rather than kind of just asking people spontaneously. And I mean, if you all like volunteer something for me to look at, then I mean, I'm cool with that. That's why I do it. But I gotta be a little strategic, because it can get a little overwhelming if I get bombarded with stuff, especially big stuff, and I don't know that going in. So I'm glad you two have told me that there are going to be some pretty large projects. That makes it easier for me to plan and accommodate, so I do appreciate that. Whoa, it's a cool little pass right there. You know what? I actually can do this on this flat like show parks rather than mega parks. I actually usually don't do parks. If I'm checking out blueprints, it's usually going to be for a coaster or something like that. So it's not common that... Number one, it's not that common that people ask me to look at parks, and it's also not very common that I do that. Although, every now and then I absolutely love going through a really nicely designed park. Because it gives me inspiration on how to do some stuff. And it makes me feel good about myself in the sense... that I can draw inspiration and give feedback when people are asking for it, and it's a nice gesture for people being here for me. So it's kind of a win-win. It's great, and I like making other people feel good when I showcase their stuff. Although I do have to be careful not to let it go overboard. So this is the new Mako station that I had developed. It's not done. But so the coaster station would go up here. It's not colored the way that I want it as well. But basically, at the station platform, you'd have this little kind of skylight. Wouldn't say it's a mega park. Okay. It's probably pretty good size, though, based on what you were saying. Then I aligned the cues back over here. That's not done. Ride photos. And the ride entrance would actually be flipped. It would have to be back over here, so what we'd end up doing is tying the path in this way. Probably the bridge would get torn out back here, which actually I don't know, because I really like this. It's a kind of a scenic area to walk through. Almost forgot to send the code. Yeah, go ahead and drop it. And band player, unless you're planning on working on it tomorrow before you have me check it out, please update your code. So that way I have it and I'm ready to go. If you plan on working on it tomorrow and the day before I stream, then that's fine. Don't worry about it. But if not, I would appreciate you having it updated. No, Lidapole, that's not for you. I was talking to band player. You're gonna be working on it tomorrow. Stars are aligning, and I not only have almost no homework, but also no marching band. Then the stars are aligning. That's fine then. Get 3 or 4 hours of work tomorrow night. Okay. Well, don't let it get too late though, because if it gets too late and I have to cut the stream short, get ready for bed and stuff, because I have to go to work Tuesday, so. But that's totally fine. We'll play it by ear. Let me grab that code for you real quick. Ooh, America's Wonderland. Oh, man. I'm not a big fan of tilt coasters, but I'll say just from the preview of this one, it actually looks really pretty. So that actually, I think I actually would enjoy that one. Well, that sounds good, band player. Looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to checking that park out, too. That does look really neat. Look at this. That's actually really neat. The first thing I thought of when I saw this was the pass holders lounge at SeaWorld. I don't know why I thought of that. It reminded me a little of it. Nice thumb. Yeah, it definitely did look good. The tilt may glitch. Yeah, well, we'll see. But yeah, that is a really cool thumbnail of that. Point coasters! How you doing, man? Folks, y'all could give Point Coasters some love. As I don't want to speak out of turn for him, but I know he's had some stuff going on lately, so give him lots of love and support. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing okay. Do you have any preferences on project themes? Happy to send something. Like just for something to look at, or if you were to build something for a park of mine. Yeah, happy National Coaster Day. You'll have to place and delete a track piece at the tilt, but not the tilt function. Okay. The track before it. Okay, then it 100% works. That's an easy fix. You may have to walk me through it so I don't screw it up. But that should be easy enough. Absolutely, man. Oh, look at that. We're going to have a parade start. Huh. I'm just thinking when I switch out this station. Yeah, the plaza is going to be on this side, so that's going to require quite a bit of terrain work. Something more focused into realism over whimsy? I would say yes. Yeah, I do like realism in the parks, to a degree. I mean, if you've got something really kind of off the wall, just fun, then yeah, that's totally fine too. But I definitely do appreciate realism. Particularly for what I do and put in my park. And I'm not the best coaster builder and stuff like that, but far from it. I'm going to say most of these coasters have actually been revamped based off of ideas that I've made, although a few of them are completely original. By a variety of viewers. Wait to see this. Oh, there it is. Oh, by the way, this little Easter egg in the back here. I know most of you have seen it, but those of you that may not have, wait for it. Feel King's Walk might be a cool experience for you then on stream or off stream. Let me get the code. I may go through it off stream. For like some visual inspiration, and then I might pick out a few things to show off that I feel particularly inspired by. Oh, by the way, folks, this right here, this is the station, and I'll actually share the code for any of you all. That is one that I ended up building over the last few days when I was playing the game off stream. It's coming together. Put a lot of effort into that. And a number of people that I've been hanging out with. Let me get your code real quick. 45MSN NV7M. Workshop contributors. Oh man. I really like this here. What? The QR code. Oh, that's wild. That's pretty awesome. But I really like the preview. That's a really nice thumbnail. Oh, is this the movie, the silver screen DLC? Like you get early access or something? Or did you just, did you use other pieces to recreate that feel? Because that looks really awesome. I like the giant gulpy on the vertical loop there. Shameless advertising. What I was gonna say, this little panel board right here, the QR code is interesting. I've not seen that in game. But then you've got the park and the list, or the park name, and then you, and then the list of contributors. That's a really nice nod to credit there. I haven't got early access, and I'd be getting a lot of trouble if I did. Oh, probably because you can't, like, yeah, you'd have like a non-disclosure or something like that. I should create a showcase, a video showcasing every single coaster POV in your tropical park someday. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have a video of 4 of them, I think. But it would take time, and the thing is, with the park changing so much, I think I would wait until I'm finished with it, or get everything in a new blueprint. And, but yeah, that is something that I think I would like to do, and potentially do that for my Viking park as well. Let me get caught up here. 100% there are more parks, but they're a lot more odd. Well, yeah, I think you gave me a really good one to look at, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. Quick question, who would you think is the best at the following aspects of the game? Everyone must be a different person. Overall theming, coaster building, facility building, and overall vibe. Oh man, band player, I have no clue. I'd have to really think about that one. I'm not saying that I'm the best at this, but I would say of those 5, my strong suit would definitely be the facility building, and then maybe coaster theming. I can get some pretty creative stuff. I would say of the themes, I know this is just a little Vekoma Boomerang, but the little theme with the tikis that I put together, I had a lot of fun with that. I know these are just inspired by SeaWorld coasters, not all of them in this park, but these 2 very heavily. I really don't know band player though. I'd have to think deeply, and I'm definitely not the best at any of those 5. But yeah, so here's that coaster station I just showed in place. That was a super fun creation to build. It was very time consuming and frustrating at times, but it was so much fun. Like, it was so well worth the effort. I'm really proud of that station. I kinda started changing this up. I wanted to do like a T3 Sucks amphitheater or something like that. This pirate section is very underdeveloped too. I'm not really happy with that. That's gonna need a major A lot of room out here. The water. I revamped the tide pool, the wave pool here, but it's a bit bigger and I have to tear it up. The two I think are given are for overall no ego, me for overall theming. Ooh. I would not have thought as much overall theming, but yeah, you are. I was thinking more for the overall vibe, but I would say for your theming, yeah, that actually is a pretty good. Yeah, Chorchor Dale, it definitely does a really good job for overall vibe. Jimpers definitely does some really good coasters, although Crazanity is another one that has some really good coasters as well. And I think they excel at different things. Different coaster types. I can tell you for sure Dino Dukes does incredible custom supports. It's like, hey, he's my go-to if I ever, and I haven't asked him. Well, I did earlier today. He just volunteered to do. He volunteered to do these and this, and then a little smaller scale, but he did the customs for the boomerang as well. I was talking in this community. Oh, yeah. Mineral Eye, coaster theming, pixelated, building. Yeah, Coaster Cow does really good ones. Facilities, PS Vision, or Captain Trash Panda, and Miss Barbari. Oh, I moved the fireworks show, that's right. Put that over there. Gotta put some stuff together here. I'm trying to find a place. It's a cool plaza together that I could throw something down. Dale, what's going on, man? Maybe come to the back of the park where I have this. I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna turn that down for a moment. And the drums I know are kind of aesthetic, but I got a custom track. Verbal is binding. I don't know. You've got to back it up with evidence, though. You got to have like a recording of it or something. This was a custom rock song about T3 sucks. Let's give a little rock vibe in the park. I want to get something done. I'm trying to think of it over here. I want to redo that there. Is there a Nickelback song coming from the speaker? No, that is the that's the T3 Sucks song that Tortigan Tales put together. Mineral is my boy. Check out his Silver Sands project after streams. After stream. I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Oh, can't. It never gets old for me. It kind of became a running meme on my streams. See, this over here is so underdeveloped. Like, this over here has come together kind of nice. But I want to do, like, a more comprehensive... And, just trying a few different things and wanting to kind of experiment with some concepts for when I do my Yukon park here, starting soon. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, if you haven't heard me say, I announced it in my Discord, but I'm planning within the next couple weeks or so to start a brand new park themed off of the Klondike up in the Yukon. And it's not going to be quite as large as this, but going to be pretty comprehensive. That's going to be a pretty big project too, and I'll be streaming that development. Where's your underground security bunker operation cookie? Ask Foggy how to do it right. Hey, I've got that under control now. What's that, 4-9? No vandalism. And we're catching up on the vandals getting caught. Yeah, we just for a long time had people running around breaking everything they could. Strawberry Jam, what's going on? Great America tomorrow. Hope you have a great time. Yeah, Spino, he came in earlier toward the beginning of the stream, and he said he was there today. Sounded like you had a really good time. So, hopefully you will also. Yeah, this, you know what? This is starting to annoy me. Oh, Crazanity, what's going on, man? Yeah, this station is starting to just irk me looking at it. Hey, Ty-Star, how's it going? I'm doing alright, bit tired after working the overnight shift, but I'm hanging in there. How are you? Skimming his thumbnails, dude just said, hey, let's build a house, and actually built a house. No need for underground security ops when you've got Dale, yeah, right? Dale out of my park. So many new people, yes. Crazanity made it in too. Good to see you. I'm gonna call off work and join. I'm not working tomorrow, but I am not going to any. Okay, you know what? I say let's go ahead and do it. Bye-bye. Oh, this is gonna be a major pain point right here. Doing okay, gotta get to work soon myself, but wanted to say hi. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. Hope you have a great evening or night at work. My math teacher gave me 14 pages of homework on the first day. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna put that building back. Ba-da-doo da ba-doo-ah. Mom made me do math on 30-year-old graph paper. Apparently the teachers had to write the tests back in the day. Yep. The bowling setup that Taggy came in and built is gorgeous too, and his Jardin Magique. Not sure that I pronounced that totally right. Project is promising too. I really want some inspiration for my Yukon park that I'll be doing soon, so I'm really hoping to get some good ideas from that for you all. What kind of math? Geometry? Okay. I say it is time to go ahead and demo all of this. This is going to be... I need to have the game paused for this. And this is going to screw some people up here. I'm going to delete this path. But I'm going to try not to delete the facilities that are attached to it. And I'm not sure how streamlined that this is going to go. Pretty Yukon-ish? Yeah, it really is. But I'm talking more on like a micro scale. Where is... Oh, it's... Okay, there we got it. Oh! Oh, that's no good. I'd be street viewing into the natural parks and finding out local lore and culture. I'm pretty familiar with that. Put that influence into the rides and theming. Certainly some gold theme, given the Klondike Gold Rush was such a big thing back then. It's what that area is so well known for. Oh boy, these people are just gonna plunge. Canada's Wonderland may have some nice bits around the Yukon Striker. And I'm thinking too that I definitely want to focus on nature in that park. Like, it's not just gonna be jam-packed with frills and thrills left and right. Although it'll have plenty, I do want to kind of emphasize the natural beauty of the Yukon. So like the foothills, the forests, all of that stuff. Me and math don't get along. So horrified for when I get to trigonometry. I actually found geometry fairly easy. Algebra was tougher when I was back in school. Yeah, I can see that. Calculus was miserable for me, personally. Geometry wasn't bad, but trig was tough, pre-calc was tough, and then calculus I struggled horrid. Okay, so I need to tear this up. It's amazing that I'm actually doing this with the coaster open, but the coaster requires no modification. Let's go ahead I just want to get this placed. I can theme it without having to shut the ride down. That is the proper rotation there. What? Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh! Okay, so the one on the right needs to be the priority. It just shut the ride down. Oh, that sucks. We'll open it up, immediately after. So that's why we have it paused. Let me get caught up on chat here. Just so happens Jimpers is our favorite Canadian coaster creator. Dude, I despise algebra, but geometry was easy. I'm in pre-calc right now, so far it's pretty fun. Spent the first hour of class taking a Harry Potter house quiz. What? 1920s Woody, inspired by Dragon at Rye Playland in New York. We need Excel cheat sheets for all-day crapola. Diff-EQ was surprisingly easy when I went through, but I forgot everything in that class. Diff-EQ is like Calc 3 or 4, isn't it? It's okay, your fake guests will understand. Hey! They're real! They're real! They're real people just like us. I'm just making crap up. Why? Oh, man. Diff-EQ is after 1, 2, 3, then... Oh, gosh. Yeah, no thanks. I would rather not, though. I'm not ready for the Guests of Feelings convo at 3 a.m. I'll spare you from it. Linear algebra was way harder. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I probably couldn't even begin to comprehend. I only took Calc 1 in college, and it was probably the worst in the sense of how I did. I also just did not enjoy it, but... I really cannot see what is going on here, why this is giving me so much interference. Is it on a half grid? Alright, let me try something, and maybe the queue. This is just awkward how this queue is leveled. It's not easy as an author. I had my main character drop out of college simply because he thought calculus was too hard. Had to take it no matter what because of where he was going. Oh. Are you serious right now? What? Yeah, those are aligned. I don't know. Alright, so let's do this here. Very interesting. Are you kidding me? And there's a single segment of something that says it's too steep. I thought you were working late. No. I'm done with the overnights. That was Friday and... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're just gonna go down one step at a time. Until this works. Haha. Odd. I wonder if it's because it's probably like trying to conform to terrain or something like that. It's just... That's probably what's causing it. Well, this building may not work out the way that I wanted it to. If the queues want to be as difficult as they are. Well, now it works okay. Let's try one at a time. Ah. Good enough for now. It's kind of sticking out a bit, but... go with that for now. I'm not really sure. Let me get caught up on chat here. Sorry, I've been kind of in the zone trying to get this thing working. I think it should be mandatory everyone takes EMT basics so we all don't have to stand around and watch someone die. Yeah. Create a phone or an app that turns our phones into AEDs. Yeah, I'm not digging into all of that there. So focused on making my Woody, I forgot I was in here. Oh! For the short term, until I really finish revamping this. Then I've got all these floating pieces. The queues are tied together. Everything's functional. That's still going to be a choke point, though. Yeah, this is... Let's get that exit lined up so people can actually get off the ride. Floor piece sticking out. Yeah, this building is very coarse. It's still very much a work in progress, but I was so tired of looking at the old one. So, well, let's... If I can get it to adhere without snapping into place. Yeah, kind of like right there, that works. It's not perfect. Pop some Viking stones on the sides and call it a day. Gosh, that does not look good. It's Moo Moo Milkshake, yay. Thank you, Planet Coaster 2, for bugging again when I try to do the ride photos. Ongoing issue that they really need to fix. Hopefully that was some time. Break-in case of Viking wall decoration stone trim for me. I do want to bring the colors back. It's gonna overlap the railings. No. I was hoping to avoid that. Just don't think there's... Not gonna worry about that there. Actually, no, these need to be reversed. Whoop. Oh. Alright, hold on. Easy enough fix. There's gonna be... Oh, well, that's so weird. It's gotta be something conflicting with the terrain right there. And in the future, what the plan is gonna be for wherever these two rides are, you'll have the station over here kind of tied into the restaurant and then kind of pass by it and come around to the Kraken coaster. These may actually go closer together, so there's kind of a pass by. Yeah, let's put the water back in. Yeah, I'm not super happy with this right now, and it's not quite as disjointed as the other building I put together, but yeah, it needs some work. I've seen way worse. Yeah, no, it just needs to be revamped a bit. I don't know why it isn't letting me recolor the building, though. Guess I have to manually come through and choose these or something. We'll do what we can. Jimpers was here earlier, Dale. Oh, that's an OSHA violation. Probably put a floor piece there or something. Three 92045. They'll be fine. They can get them to tether a 3-point harness at a push. Yeah, so that kind of gives the color contrast that we had before. We could even do the second floor of that purplish. What should I name the late 1920s Woody? I'm stuck between the names Comet, Dragon, Wildcat, and Jackrabbit. I'll tell you, I really love Comet at Hershey Park. That was my first roller coaster. So, I like that. I think that looks better, gives it more contrast. Or I could do something that's not the bamboo style. A Fury Guy try Gargantuan Vertical Vengeance? Alright, I gotta step up real quick. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, we're back. Alright, so I'm not totally sure how I feel about the colors of this, or even the type of material. I'm gonna open up a poll. Haven't done that yet today. Alright, so I'll open that up and let you all vote. I gotta get up and top off my water real quick. Got my headset. Oh, I hear the Cosmic Cow with the bouncy ball. I wonder how late I'm gonna be up tonight. I really don't know, because I don't have to work, of course. And I got up basically at noon, so I'm physically a little bit tired, but I'm not sleepy. Like, I don't feel like I'm fading. Although I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I might end up jumping off and playing off stream, trying to work on some things. I feel like I should canopy these over. I'm going for a 1920s style Woody, not something from the late 1800s. Coaster I'm basing this thing off of opened in 1929. Oh, did I not recolor any of that roofing? Ah! I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it for now since I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do with this. That is a glitch with the floor. It's level, but now you mouse down and look, and it's like you come out from there and it looks like it's a foot below. Make sure to keep your blood sugar levels good. Yeah, well, I had a nice meal earlier before I started streaming. And I can always have a snack if I need to. Got some cashews and pretzels, chocolate-covered pretzels too. Alright, so let's see. 4 votes, 1 for multicolored, 1 with go with a natural color, and 2 with natural color, and 1 for build it in a different material. Missed a piece. Haha. Oh, ba-dum-bum-bum. I'd rather color it all at once. Who's got this fist just blocking everybody else in the back? Oh, I love the little finicky things in this game that make it so humorous. All these people hurrying to go. Oh, they're probably going to go catch the parade. Yep, there it is. And 1 more vote now just came in for color it all teal or purple. Now I think I'm going to do something different with this restaurant here. The location needs to stay roughly the same. I mean, we can align it slightly based on the coaster. But this turnaround right here is deliberate. And that was themed, of course, obviously, hence the name. It was based off of Mako at SeaWorld. And now at, you know, the real world Mako, they have that turnaround kind of over the entrance plaza, but I decided to do like an outlook. Or an overlook. It's not really an overlook, it's at the relative height, but you could raise it up actually. But I want to do something different structure-wise. There's 2 restaurants, and I'm not really sure I need 2. I might just be able to get by with 1, or do like 1 with indoor seating and 1 outdoor. Because people won't go to this if the weather's not good. What's this guy just like standing here? It's like he's probably standing socializing with the people at this table. Oh, everybody, hope your lunch is good. I'm just waiting for you to finish so I can clean off the table. Meanwhile, I'm gonna leave this table dirty. That was stupid. I can't. Well, yeah. Let's move him. Let's see. He was bogged. Okay, he was bogged. Yeah, funky. Yeah, you're right. Great picture. Oh man. Let's not get OSHA coming to the park and getting us in trouble. No, those railings, those shouldn't be that color. Default, there we go. And another vote for a natural color. Or no, that's just the one in the lead, never mind. Out of curiosity, no, it's not going to let us change it. Oh, no. Well, I'm not totally sure here. Now, when I built this, I intentionally left these blank for the purpose of waiting to see the new food options that come out. I don't know, and they haven't, I don't think they've mentioned this, but I'm curious if anybody has heard. So we're getting corn dogs, popcorn, donuts, cotton candy, or candy floss, I guess is the English call it. And I can't remember the fifth. I cannot remember the fifth one. Corn dogs, cotton candy, popcorn, donuts, and what is the fifth one that we're getting? I cannot for the life of me remember. I'm going to color this. Fries. That's right, French fries. Yes, thank you. So anyway, I'm wondering, because I've only seen the counters in like the previews and stuff like that. I don't know if we're gonna get the full-size kiosk like the stalls and stuff like that for those 5. And so I was waiting to see if we would and put those in there, and if not, then I'll probably just do a couple counters and go with some generic, like a gelato bros or chief beef or something like that, etc. I just had an idea. What up? Build a lazy river around the entrance? No dude. The first ever wild moose from RMC is going to Lost Island, yeah. That'll be interesting. sure what's resized. The Zero might actually just be a little bit smaller. Alright, now we've got a more kind of standout for that. And what I'll probably end up doing is taking this and basically putting it so whenever I finish this station, the entrance for it is going to be back over here. We'll end up redoing the terrain over here and stuff. Maybe the water will come out that way or something. Hey, stop scratching at the carpet, Mila. Come on, be good. I know what he has. Idea to build a lazy river around the giant volcano in the middle of the park. Out! Mad 90s design? Oh man, yeah. The only thing I'm gonna have to figure out is how to route the queue. Priority go this way, and then we could probably have the corral out over here or something. Alright, I'm gonna end that for now. Like I said, the station is not done. It's still very much a work in progress, and I don't have quite the concept of what I want to do with it yet. I'm curious, has anybody heard if we're gonna get the square stalls for those new food options? Or is it counters only? It has to be both. I was thinking it would. I really would hope it would. But given that we only saw counters, that's why I'm curious. I'm thinking this will get relocated. For full-size counters, they would need brands for the hoarding unless they remain unbranded, which would break trend. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. We would have likely heard about that as a marketing aspect of the pack. That may... I'm wondering if they maybe will do that in the future. And I'm really hoping they would add a couple other types of food. Like, I'm thinking I didn't play PC1, but I know they existed. The Tiki Chiki and Mexalente. I think those are two food types, varieties that would be good. I'd like to see some sort of like a steak or seafood or something like that. And actually, one thing, while I'm right here, I can pull it up. I would love to see more restaurant options other than just the sandwiches, the salad, lasagna, and curry. You know what? I could change this curry into like a steak and rice platter. Change up. And apparently changing up the food options is a big thing that makes restaurants more or less attractive, depending on what you set them to. Tortigan Tales, welcome back. I redid the station. It's far from finished. I'll probably work on that off stream next. Since I finished my Kraken station, I can change the focus to the Mako station. And then I actually went and I added that T3 Sucks rock song. I've heard a Vekoma Flyer is supposed to be in the new update. Yes, it is. More interactivity. Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with you on that. It's, you know, new ride types are cool, but they're missing some really popular classic ride types that were in PC1 that I think they need to add, and I'm sure they probably will in a future update. I'm imagining that there will still be a couple more DLCs to come out and a few free updates. I really want to see entertainment shows like rock concerts or not even just rock, but like music concerts or maybe some sort of a show. People are still talking a lot about the hotels. I think that would be a cool addition. And okay, before you all grief me about this is not Planet Zoo, I'm thinking back to my RCT3 days, back when they had the animal exhibits, and there's something like Busch Gardens and SeaWorld that I both really like. I would love to see like animal and aquarium exhibits and stuff like that. If there's no hotels coming soon, I'm going to quit playing the game. You lie! Yeah, so that'll be my two next big projects, is all the scenery for this coaster here. Gonna be the, finish out the station, do something with the restaurant, kind of try to get them connected in a way. So I have 2 votes for yes, and 1 for do it off stream, moving the plaza, redoing the entrance. So what I'll go ahead and do, start terrain work for it. I will admit one of the reasons I'm getting Planet Zoo 2 is to green screen animals in my PC2 content. What? Are you serious? Because that's actually really cool, but boy is that, you know, an expense to drop on that. Holy cow. Oh, I love terrain leveling. I love terrain leveling. not. You hear me, chat? I love terrain leveling. Oh no, what do I do? It's like you got little sand dunes right there. It's kind of a neat effect. I don't know about you guys, but I think Cookie loves terrain leveling. Oh, it gets pretty old for me. It gets pretty old fast. It's kind of one of just the necessary things you got to do. Oh, I just flooded part of my park. Oh, here comes the rain. Can't even remember where the water is supposed to. Oh, that's not right. I think, yeah, it's supposed to be at that level there. Also, looping back to DLC, I'm hedging my bets for a World's Fair Adventure Pack mix January to March 2026. I'm guessing you mean 27. Especially after some vintage bits and silver screen. Yeah, that would be really neat. The rain isn't helping the flood, I know, right? Watch out for sandworms. You either love them or hate them, am I right? Yeah. I'll get it on launch though, no need to pre-order. Yeah, that makes sense. Added owls? Ooh, owls! That's one of my favorites, actually. I love barred owls. Growing up, I had a lot of them. And you could hear them, they have that real distinct, the Who Cooks For You is kind of the impersonation of the sort of sound. And then they have the great horned owls, which are beautiful. Oh, that looks bad. We'll have to clean that up. Alright, gonna go ahead and end the poll. We'll move this. This actually should not take that long. Moving the queue might. Alright, let me make sure to turn rides off. Oh, the hexagon doesn't quite line up, or the octagon rather. Since it became X, it's been Twitter who. I welcome any challengers to how dog water that joke is. I found it funny. It's a fair point, too. Oh, no. Nope. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Or not. Doesn't seem to want to work. Actually, that doesn't look terrible. Be nice to... I would just love to get something on the corner right there. Maybe a small stamp. If I can line it up right. And it's probably a little bit warped just from the terrain right there, but ever since it became X, it's become you can't have an opinion on here because I think your opinion is trash and wrong and mine is right. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Grab the first few pieces there. Oh no! Wait, I thought I had a couple signs. Ow. And then the funny thing is I'm going to have to reverse them. I feel like this may be too dense. I might need to bring that out this way. Alright, well we're going to go with this for now, and I may revamp it off stream, but since we've already started it, we're going to have to tie everything in together. Crud. Not happy about that. Oh. Big up Aerodynamics for vibe coding a ride model that actually is kind of innovative. I blame the Grinch, it's his fault. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna level all the rest of this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, watch out please. There is an influx of quicksand. Ha! Oh, we'll come back through and repath that. Nothing really back over here. What a random palm tree. Oh, you're kidding me. like we might need a couple more. Kind of like how they merge there. Wow, that's not great. Good enough for the time being. That was odd. And that bridge goes to nothing. Better yet, blame King Coaster and Queen Splash. Yeah, right? Haha. So let's... Yeah, I'm not totally sure about this. It might make sense to put the queue back over here, but I kind of like it over the brakes like that there. Well, I can unpause it and let the ride, you know, everything run its course. Might be able to do some walls along the back of this right here, actually. That might make more sense. Let's actually, yeah, let's look at doing that, then we'll... I like the idea of bringing a channel of water through this. Because I would like to try to keep the concept of crossing the bridge to the, Give me a color for the trains. Blue and yellow. That might be a little bit generic. pick one, I should have mentioned there's only one train. Well, I mean, when you have the ability to change the... Well, I would go with dark blue trains with, like, yellow accents, if that is an option, if that makes any sense. One of my coaster insiders told me tonight Lost Island's getting an RMC Wild Moose shuttle coaster, so this should be interesting. Yeah, it was announced today. I guess not really insider info anymore. Still cool. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's fix those trash cans. And that plaza kind of just start the pirate area that direction there. They should despawn momentarily. Uh-oh. Oh no, I did it again. That's what I was going for. Alright, good deal, Crazanity. So we go with there, get a nice little scenic seat over the water. Oh, that's a cool view from right here, I gotta say. Man, I like that. I'm not thrilled with how that came out. So whenever I would replace this coaster with all of the scenery, we'd probably level it out a little better. I want the water, ideally, almost to come up to near where the queue is. Oh, that just looks awkward. Well, there's no other trees in the way. Oh! What happened? Let's help these poor folks out. There we go. Now, I'm not sure why there looks to be a... Oh, that's weird. I don't know how that got carried in. There we go, though. Couple other things I think I would need to do with this is I would like it to line. It does a good job of kind of screening that, and it is a cool view of the coaster out that direction. And then back over here you can kind of see the back, at least the turnaround in the restaurant. So I think this is actually definitely the better orientation. Why can't we pick these people up? Alright, hang on. It's so weird, they're just like stuck. Now I gotta make that B&M Giga for finessing. Good lord, gonna need to make that massive. Yeah. Probably need to come through and turn some of these supports off where the queue lines there are. So this is actually supposed to be priority now. Alright, almost 5 AM. Gotta call it a night to damage control for Monday. Oh, man. Alright, Foggy, have a great morning and day. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the place to get some co-working done, Cookie. Appreciate you. Absolutely. You too, man. It's a pleasure. Oh, they spawned out of the queue. We'll actually switch the text. Really wish you a happy National Roller Coaster Day, yep. You know, let's get some some park ambience over here. Because this is a big... Like, this is a major attraction in this park. So I think having a good speaker somewhere. You can turn those off, put snap to position on. Maybe right on the back of the sign it'll be easy to find. It doesn't stick through. That works perfectly, actually. Oh, it's thunderstorming again in the park. Great. Ha Had to listen to that. So maybe we'll switch it from ambience. We have music and sound effects wouldn't be probably the right one to go with. Maybe though. I thought there was like a Jaws themed immigrant song. Yeah, I can't do it right. It's very James Bond style. Not that. Oh man. Da 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 da. Nothing like some very calm Vivaldi before you get on a really intense hypercoaster. Baby Shark. Oh. Bum ba ba bum. Humsa say, not a border humsa say. I don't know what it even means. It's pretty funny though. Not that. I'm trying to find. No. That's it. That's the one right there. Except I just lost it. But yeah, that's the one right there. Very sea creature-esque. And we're in the middle of a thunderstorm, which is hilarious. Again. It's gonna rain the entire rest of the day. Are you kidding me? Wow. People are, we just finally had some good weather and the park got filled back in and people are just gonna start fleeing because they don't like the rain. Did someone say out? It's yeah. No, this rain is terrible. Let's see, it's almost midnight, and I'm not going to be going to sleep yet, but I'm probably going to get ready to end the stream here in a bit. And play off stream for a while. Oh, that's such a cool view of the surf coaster out that way, though. And a great view of the volcano area too, man. This is really like prime real estate in this park. This might be one of the best views from the ground level. Like, you got that there. That. Man. Camera keep kind of stuttering a bit, but yeah, whatever. Well, this is looking better. I think this is a better layout. What I'm hoping is it doesn't draw people away. And I think what we may have to actually do is... Yeah, you know what? We'd have to run the path out over that way. Cookie is having us watch him place landscaping. I'm so invigorated. I'm gonna send you out! But basically my plan would be to take it from the entrance, would go this way, probably run it around, kind of revamp the restaurant. And maybe tie back in there, get rid of that. That'll keep people flowing around instead of bypassing these two coasters. We'll have to see what happens, though. It may work, it may not. But I think I'm going to go ahead and save my game. Done a lot of work in the park. Hate to lose it. That really does look better, though. Oh, somebody let go of a balloon. Ha! We need a big sky tower here in the middle. Kinda reminds me of SeaWorld again. This park really just has... like, the more that I do with it and look at it, it just has really heavy, like, SeaWorld vibes. As Sprotle said in Speed Racer, I'm gonna send that guy some Chim Chim cookies. Or you let the people go to whatever they... No! You must go to the best attractions. Well, but seriously, the problem with when you have things that are just branched way off with nowhere to connect, like to the main circle, is that people will bypass it and it won't catch their attention. Let the people decide. Yeah, it's coming together though. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Got a good bit of stuff done in the park. Either tomorrow night or Tuesday night, whenever I stream again, we'll be doing some showcases. I've got 2, potentially 3 parks to look at. So we'll spend some time doing that, maybe come into this and keep on kind of revamping some stuff. I'm going to end the stream, but that doesn't mean I'm done playing this, so if you're in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, video description has the link. I encourage you to join it. Those of you that are, I'll be jumping on voice chat and continuing to play for a little while until I get too tired. Cheese of Fate. Have a good night, Cookie, and well, T3 sucks. Yes, indeed. Have a great night, Crazanity. Fate has chosen you must ride T3. No! Tortigan Tales, have a great night too. Alright, but yeah, if you wanna jump on Discord, I'll be hanging out in the voice chat, keep working on some stuff. So if you're gonna be around for that, I'll see you there. All the rest of you, if not, then hope you enjoyed it. Hope to catch you later. And as always, until next time, folks, take care, stay safe, and we'll see ya.